You can't please everybody, but at least somebody happy. I may say, but at least somebody happy. Ooh there, ooh there, ooh there, ooh there. Forbidden love is a dangerous thing. Somebody always ends up feeling hurt. No matter how hard you try to make it right. Udaya, 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 Udaya. I miss a forbidden love is a dangerous thing. Charmaine is in the building. No matter how hard she's tired, she makes the time. Forbidden love. What's up, Charmaine? It could have been your morning. She could have day at work. Which boss in at the building? Enough respect. Yeah, man. Oh, you come. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's a good vibes. Well, vacation soon done with the kids, or for the kids. But more big up everybody. Hey, Georgia, what go on? You just get off. What you mean? Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Mm-mm. Fit. What's up, bro? Oh my God, I'm there, my brother. I'm there. I'm there. You know what I mean? We just have to give thanks to everybody who share, like, watch the video. The video was, yeah, man. Free paper soon, boy. Me, I tell you. You know what I mean? Big up, big up, big up, big up, Charmaine, big up, Fabian. You don't know anything now. Nancy, Nancy, Patrick, I check in. Now, I go on, Mr. Patrick. Eh? Too busy for I know, eh? Yeah, man. So, I just want to give thanks to everybody that has been a part of the movie. Marika, um, Bulby, Mr. Nick, One Father Nick, big artist, Jesus Christ, and Richard Brown, Candy, you know what I mean, myself, and there's somebody else, Nick, Uncle Bones, big up yourself, bro. Man, shoot me, kill me, star, but did he kill me? It's a big question. But take me over part two with that one day. You know what I mean? It a cry for it. Oh, you mean you have to check in, it's a must. Butter flip, big up yourself, big up yourself. Yeah, man, that is it. My son check off so I can watch it, share it, you know what I mean, and tell me what I think, because as me always say, I'm a work in progress. There's a movie I'm working on, a survivor movie, man. Jesus Christ, man. Typical, movie where you don't know, say, man have to understand themselves, so they don't own certain things, you know what I mean, and can control woman. And the same thing woman can control man. They must understand and have a comprehensive knowledge of of what the relationship is all about, or where the relationship will go. Yo, the heat there Jamaica too, It's so hot in Jamaica. And me gonna catch me. Who know me? Yeah, man, definitely him bad me up and say, oh, public at time, no, and just because me I introduce you move with them every time about you subscribe it. You want to jump in. So me gonna give him a try. and see what I go on. Him always saying one do it, then he get nervous. Mark Anthony, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. You know, see bigger check in yet. We're bigger there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, he's doing so well. And big up to the Termin as well. She's doing so well. Big up to Candy if you control them, if you can actually get that movie there across, because it took her a while. And trust me, my sister Candy, me tell you, say no matter why, you know, me and Candy always good, because we start this thing, you know, together, you know. And as I always say, so it is in the beginning, so it shall be in the end, you know. Yeah, man. So we definitely go give them a try. I have to big them up, and at the end of the day, as I say, Candy do her thing. Candy, trust me, she bad them up, you know, Candy style already. Hey boy, come here, son. Look, boy, where you go? Stop laughing. Because you know, me end up edit most of the video them. Bro, man, I tell you, this heat is not, you know, normal. Right now, I have a fan on, and you come like say a hot air a blow through the fan. You know what I mean? But God is good. We are alive, and you know we have to give God thanks. The music, me not drop the music, man. Me not drop the music, cause as I said, the deal with VP, you know, me have to try to make sure say it makes sense with both of us. You know what I mean? Big up to VP, VPAL, you know, yeah, man. So me definitely try to deal with it soon, 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 soon. The song Forbidden Love is always stuck in my head. Forbidden love is a dangerous thing. Somebody always ends up feeling hurt. No matter how hard you try to make it work. Yo! Yeah, man. If it's on forward, Fabian, trust me. And for you want it have it forward. It's a must. Yeah, man, go and go watch a movie. Man. I can't vex. I can't vex for that, you know? Yeah. Ja is great. I want to wash me hair. You know, try buy some shampoo today, but boy, never get no shampoo. Be a conditioner there. About the movie. Yeah, man, definitely, man, cause you know, in this world, you know, understanding is the key. And when it comes down to relationship, it's a thing where you have to understand the person for the person, have a comprehensive knowledge of who the person is. You know, instead of trying to go in there and try to change a person and say, "Yo, you need to stop do this, you need to do this." No, same thing with you know, with a woman. Yeah, man. You know, we have to put the melodies to it. Yeah, man. So me I say same thing with a woman. She have to understand herself. A man have to understand himself too. Because there's a thing called balance, as I said before, and that's one of the greatest things, you know, you have to, you know, have in the middle of a relationship. Things are going on because we are human beings, and when God will make us, you know, he never make way. Bless up Marcus, bless up my brother. What you mean? Yeah, man, that is it. You mean Georgia? Just link me after me check off. You know what I mean? When I say me check off, you know we can chat. Georgia, trust me. Been so tired, been so, you know, trying to get some stuff done, trying to keep you know, within the guidelines of the YouTube, you know. And one thing, you know, somebody said on a live, or you know if on a live or upon one movie then comment about if smoking, smoking have to cut out. Because when smoking are in the movies, YouTube don't recommend it. I mean, I don't know if you realize the views them start get different now because me stop with the heap of smoking or no smoking in my movie them. I've never seen a smoke in Richie movie, not even Popeye movie, not even Fire them movie. Them you know putting smoking at them, life with Tiffany. One Uncle Bones, yeah man, I'm a chat. Bone my brother, you know, and trust me, them they are characters in a real life. Trust me, real life. Yeah, man. So as me say, the smoking thing have a cut out, and you know when you call for, but you know call for every time, and you know my actors them agree with me, and that's the greatest part about it. Yeah, man, that is it. Uncle Bones, big artist too. When we're ready for Fabian, so the music part really ready. One team, you know what I mean? Big up to ISIS just the same way. You know, one team and we are step out the proper, you know, and you know me already so me is a father figure so me can promote certain things. But at the end of the day, you know, reality is reality and what is there already. We can't change it. and what people want to entertain themselves, you have to try find a balance between, trying to be secretive in regards to commotion side of the music, or try to find a way how it spark the younger generation as well, because the younger generation, them really want to be entertained just the same way. Abide by. Yeah, man, definitely, man, and them good to go. Them good to go. Them never. One thing with Bulby, 'cause Bulby, I generally, Bulby, Uncle Bones, and Father Nick. Yeah, ISIS too. Them, them sometimes just, just I live the regular life, but at the end of the day, me have to know what I'm doing and how me have to kind of, put the things in such a way. Because the same thing on TikTok. If you have a TikTok video and there's smoke in it, them say it's harmful, and those things never really pay attention to. So my movies, them I get like 3,000 views from, genuine subscribers, you know what I mean? And, sorry, family members, genuine family members were checking definitely. So yeah, as we go along, we are get to, do the thing properly. They won't know, big up to me not call her name and thing. The story written by her, basically inspired by her, under the guidelines by her, me a barber, and so forth. Cause you don't know, so we have to find, reality within the, the whole, movie world, make believe world. You know what I mean? And yeah, big up to all my actors, them as I said before. That's a part of the whole mission. You know what I mean? Really appreciate them because we're building, and it kind of rough right now. Uncle Bones want a phone, and him, just a hold it and thing. And if you're a man who hold it certain way, you don't know, it thing go kind of tough. But when it come, you know what I mean. And I try my best to see if I can, get us some. If you can help me to get a phone and so forth. Anybody who have a, something, when you can send on, whether in Jamaica or whatever the case may be, if you use in the meantime, yeah, that good too. Cause you don't know a thing. We understand, the mission. I smokes the ganja, vape, and I couldn't take that. I was to stop working. Yeah, terrible man. You have to know it's a second hand smoking. I want to terribly smoking. You can ever, imagine. Butterflip, big up yourself, man. Yeah, man, definitely. We are pushing, man. We moving forward. We're not turning back. No, no. You message me on IG, I never see it. I never see it. And sometimes, to be honest, like, cause I'm gonna say, social media have a way if you make you hold your head down and you actually not see what going in front of you. You know what I mean, in the real world. So I'm gonna really spend much time on social media. We check in, see what go on, like everybody thing, and just jump off. You know what I mean? Babylon really have the nerve. Fear come tell me some me can't burn me. So them say what's that you smoking, is that sensi? Some me say yes officer, me no burn bush tea. I'm coming from the west on the way to Ochi. I said a friend of mine beg me set him spirits free. So him say, are you really gonna set him spirits free? Just take a look in at my hand and tell me what you see. It's spiritually connected to the Most High Jah. Why you think the name for it is called ganja? Yeah, you see him today? Oh, yeah, hey, see that brother, which day that I saw him in the grill with him son, and it's a very good look. Very good look. Big him up, man, and want to continue to support him. Him have also him like a True World TV thing where him, report enough little accidents and incidents that happen in the grill or close by or whatever the case may be. Wanting to support him just the same way. Support the movement. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I say me just there to big up to all of me actors and actresses there. Yeah, man. So the next movie is gonna be epic. Trust me, epic, epic. Yeah, man. That movie that we just did, Money, Time, and Blood. It's kind of a thing where sometimes we basically try to correct stuff, but it end up it can cost your life. Some things you have to make go on, man. Make it go along. My mother always tell me say if me in a house and me say something I'm gonna wear for 3 years, me can't give it away. That show I get rid of it. You know what I mean? Because it's not important and irrelevant. You know what I mean? No, Chloe, they at her mother. She they at her mother. My baby Chloe is at her mama. I miss her so well. My baby girl. my baby girl. Yeah, man. Oh God, man. I'm so grateful, for, say I'm a daddy, I'm a father. Yeah, man. Chloe, hey, Chloe, a boss, Chloe in a ramp, Especially when she get genuine trouble where she do stuff where she wrong. When she wrong, she have this thing where she said, "Daddy, daddy," and she hug up on your foot. And you can't do nothing but hug her up. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah. It's a blessing, man. Kids are a blessing, and I'm grateful. Yeah, man. See it there? See it there? Yeah, man. Gemini, 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 Gemini. Yeah, man. Respect, man. Uncle Bones in the building. And yeah, as me say, me I try work when I think get a phone. If anybody have any way of making the process go faster, let me know. Link me up on either IG, TikTok, email or whatever the case may be. Cause I'm a brother that. I'm a brother. I'm a brother. Yeah, man, she did her thing, man. JCDC. Talented girl, man. You know what I mean? I'm so talented, mean talented, super fragilistically. You know what I mean? And if we understand so these people are trying to, build the whole movement with us, and they have a lot of other stuff that they can do. A lot of other hidden talents want to see who turn nurse, who, do the little farming and so forth. Yeah, man, it's definitely a drive, so they want to build the public support family base to make we can reach to the level where we need to reach. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, so as I said, we're there, on the mission of creating movies that either create an impression or bring awareness or somebody where can relate to it and say Jesus Christ come like public in my head. You know what I mean? I when did it, I know what I want. Cause yeah, when it comes to whether man abuse woman or woman abuse man, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Man do abuse, woman do abuse man in a terrible way. Cause if a man go down a police station and go say to the officer, say officer, me woman abuse me, the officer go laugh off him, not knowing say you can cost him in life, and so forth. Yeah, man, pinky to the world, man. Pinky to the world. Pinky to the world. She get a little busy. She's working with a lot of people. She's working with Maggie Films and also the Vida. And you will see her over fire. You will see her over fire. And I mean, just now and the time for make it right. Pinky now is a no nonsense person. When I say me a forward, I'm not get to forward at certain time. Pinky gone. Ching. You know what I mean? Disappear. But yeah, as I say, bless upon yourself, love to death. Oh my God. And this other movie is kind of a thing where if you understand, say, a man can't control a woman. Never ever feel like I can't say, yo, don't go there, so I'm going to want to do that. Mm-mm. And I say work. Right away there. You know what I mean? You have to understand a person and make them fall in love with you. When a woman fall in love with you, man, it's something where nobody can take away. No matter if she's on a ship with 100 man and she only woman there, so you can trust her because I used to say. You know what I mean? And the same thing with man. Well, man kind of different still because man have some serious temptation where the devil the devil shows the thing called lust within. Yeah, but we can hold it still. We are does hold it. And the most thing, the funny thing about a man still, sometimes we settle for what we get and not actually what we want. Because when you settle for what you get, it's different from what you actually want, and say, boy, you know, go over there so cause you get what you want, you don't want to lose what you want, so you hold it. Thank you so much, Del Toria. You know what I mean? No control thing. Big people thing. Big man ball game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a thing where both parties have as Mr. comprehensive knowledge and know say as such she stay. You know what I mean? She not like to hug up in her bed. Not that means that she not love you. She hot and she not like the heat and so forth. Sometimes she might tell the mood where she want to hug up. You know what I mean? You have to understand. So just want to just chill, talk to him, bridging them and just relax. You know what I mean? It's a mood, it's a vibe. Everybody are big people. Yeah, some people fight for what they want. Some people fight for what they want, but fear to keep it. 'Cause they ain't strong enough. They're not strong enough. Some people want it all, but all them need is a little. Just keep the fire blazing. Just to keep the fire blazing. Boy, it's when you love someone, you'll do anything. But love alone won't keep it. You gotta respect what you've got. You hear me say? You know what I mean? Yeah, me sing all night, sing all day. Cause, melody for me thing, But yeah, man, big up to Richard Brown Films. He's shooting a movie. Today we, did some scenes, me, him, Candy, Javi, you know what I mean? And another brother. You may start with another brother cause me remember. I think on talk same time. But yeah, it's a good look and look out for the one that's gonna be epic, gonna be nice. Miguel and last, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't call it now, alias too, so rough, tragic. So big up on yourself, love, and you're gonna go and eat me little cheese crunchies, cheese crunchies. I feel to eat out one snack, cheese crunchies, cheese crunchies. Brought to you by Excelsior. So big up on yourself, love, me go check off now, see if me can connect back, with me reality over there, so now, and get some rest. I'm so super fragilistically tired, man. Tired, man. Don't you dare tell Quan. Quan won't believe you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Quan a big man. Big man ball game. Sometimes I'm afraid for how Quan even respond to certain things. Come here, say, no, sir. 7-year-old no act so. You know what I mean? And sometimes I up on the road and I get some text message and I say, this a man a text this a message to me. And I have text message conversation with me straight through, like fluently. Wow. Yeah, man, blessings deltorial. As me say, big up in yourself and loving it to death. I go check off, cause as me say, I have to go gather myself. You know what I mean? I have to go more wash me here and get me here, start out fresh again. Fresh again. Yeah, man, very, very smart. Trust me, some things I think about it, like I said, at your age, what, But the one thing we also have to understand as parents, we have to, listen and respond to everything they're saying, because we direct them into the direction of how them, I'm gonna say respond to whatever situation may arise, how they can deal with it on themselves, you know what I mean, and grow that kind of strength to kind of can know what is right from wrong, no say boy. Cause my mother has to tell me this way. She said, you know, she said two things, but this is the main one. I'm gonna put it together. She said, never you go too far out and I see where you can find back your way to shore. Where your foot then can't reach the ocean floor for no say, time for, step in, whether in a church, whether, just leave certain things alone or, yeah. She have, I wrote this song when, cause she said, when Jaja meet you on the roadside, you better hope and give you a chance. Yeah. Do you remember Investor at Angel Investor Jamaican movie? No remember it, I don't remember. Edward Laban, big up yourself, welcome on board. You know what I mean? This plane's about to land. You know what I mean? We're about to definitely go to the customs area to declare sleep. You know what I mean? Because we are as tired. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, blessed. Charmin, big up yourself, You know what I mean? Charmin to the world. You know what I mean? Let me say to the world, I mean to the universe. Universe. She's gonna go 'Cause she's gonna go to work early tomorrow, tomorrow. May I go, come me I figure check it with me reality, with me reality. Eh. So bless up on yourself, love on you. As me I said before, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can't please everybody, but at least somebody is happy. You know what I mean? Somebody always happy. Whether it be a cousin, or auntie, a friend, you know what I mean, your grandmother, your mother, your father, your best friend, your friend. You know, sometimes at the end of the happy feeling, but then free to tell you. You know what I mean? Definitely, man. Definitely. So big up yourself, Edward, Charmian, you know what I mean? Just name a few and things. So I'm gonna check off now, you know. So sooner or later, as we say, thanks to everybody who support money, time and blood. You know what I mean? Who not watch it yet? Go and go watch it. Charmian, go and go watch a movie. Go and go watch a movie. You know what I mean? Georgia, check off long time because Georgia says she now make, you know, she just want to check in, say hi, and then she roll out. You know what I mean? So bless up on yourself, love, you know. And soon again, very soon. You know what I mean? So bless up on yourself again, as we say. I feel like I chatting too much, you know, but yeah, this is what we're here for. You know what I mean? To see you later and have a wonderful evening. You know what I mean? I hope to catch you later, you know, and next movie coming up, great vibes, you know what I mean? You know, watch it tonight. Hey, start watching. Yeah, man. So bless up with yourself. We're gonna check out sooner or later. Have a wonderful night. Today's what, Tuesday? You know what I mean? And yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we have basically 3 more days to finish shooting, then 1 more day to edit. So hopefully Sunday we drop something proper and nice. This movie, as me say, it's a survivor movie and it's actually inspired and written by, you know, call the name Diamond. Me give her one name there. One Diamond. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Diamond. You know what I mean? And thanks for believing in me for bring, you know, the story to light. And you know, some stories are kind of genuinely from a place where you just want to get out of, you know, the hurt or whatever the case may be. And door just lock or something drop. Yeah, so as me said, bless upon yourself. Anthony Jail, you know, welcome on board. I'm gonna check out another, but as me say, have a wonderful week. Just stay safe. You know, Pitney soon start go to school if I Jamaica there. You know what I mean? So we can actually, you know, touch the road. You know what I mean? And just have fun. Yeah, man. The choice is big up yourself. This is brought to you by the choice. Yeah, man. So I hate that. I say, now checking back on my cheese crunches, you know what I mean? I know I never feel for eat much tonight, you know. Sometimes you just want to munch and just ease yourself because if I heavy food, rice, Jesus Christ, man. The rice, the rice, the rice, you know what I mean? Yeah, so soon, stay safe, have a wonderful evening, you know, and yeah, this is it. So until we meet again. Till we meet again. May his peace be with you, yes, till we meet again. May his peace be with you till we meet again. He says, is there gonna be a part two of which movie? But I think you're talking money, time, and blood. I think so. Yes, Lord. Episode 2 is coming soon. In Jamaica, they say few. So see you in few. Yeah, man. If my mother ever hear me. But yeah, man, bless up on yourself. Don't send this video to my mother. You know what I mean? And don't make sure see me, you know, like, because she said to me, say, you know, preaching, going back to church, getting back, you know, that first love is something we need to accomplish. Because we don't know how much longer we have on this earth, you know. That's the greatest thing we don't know. So we have to do it as fast as possible. You know, that's why with me, like, if I buy one new shirt today, I wait tomorrow or tonight. Yep. I wait until, you know, them say, boy, you know, You may have some a joke. Well, like I shot, yeah, don't wear anything. As me buy stuff, yeah, man, gone with it. I mean, my shoes, my stepping at them, man, tipping at them. So bless upon yourself, stay safe, and have a wonderful evening. I love you. I thank you so much for the support. The support has been, crazy great. Big up yourself, Chama, big up yourself. You know what I mean? Georgia, big up yourself, Edward, Anthony, James. The choices, Del Toria, yeah, Del Toria. My brother, my family, the road to 50K. I can't wait. You know what I mean? And I have seen improvements. So I am really appreciative of that. And yeah, man, just share the thing, make people know so we exist. Kind of people still don't know. And they want to know. And when they know, then go, say, whoa. Because even today I saw a brother at the river today when we were shooting, and just the link alone was so super fragilistic. Because when people see you and say, yo, from the day we start watch the films and thing in just hook because they are realistic, and it's cultural, culture based, and all them something there. I go check off and I chat. You know what I mean? Edward, big up yourself. I go check off for this thing. Because if I don't check off, you see, we're there for 31 minutes. I'm not even realizing, talk, one more, story or whatever the case may be. We're there for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Bless up Del Toro. Oh my God. Thank you so much. And to everybody that's supporting the movement, whether by a like, a share, whether by sending, something where we can actually have, extra lunch or lunch, you know what I mean? Something for feel comfortable. Because trust me, it time hot. It time hot. And for shoot sometimes, the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it's crazy heat. And big up to everybody that's been, like, as me said, supporting the thing, whether by sending one little something. Cause something is something, don't forget me, something is something. Some people are say, boy, no, so we can't know, so this are too. No, sir, something not something. You know what I mean? Nothing and nothing. Even in the music business, it's a thing where a lot of people where do music, them great, them masterful, them can bust anytime. But them say, yo, I mean write my thing, I me compose my thing, I me this, I me that, and them want 100% of everything. Yeah, that can't work. You know what I mean? Where's the space for other people? The European market is there because they understand, say, if you have 10% if you have 100% of something that's going nowhere, you have 100% of nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? If you have 10% of something that's going somewhere, that's masterful, great. Because the whole production, the whole team is going to support the whole movement. One a foot, one a hand, one a head, one a back. You know what I mean? Yeah. And, make it knock and, it go reach right for reach. Because teamwork make the dream work. A lot of Jamaicans always feel, to understand, say, when it's come and see the Chinaman there are doing business, it's not say him a do it because him alone a do it. Him have him family, him have people where check in and can help out and make work for even us Jamaicans. And some Jamaicans when I say, yo, the Chinaman come take our thing. No, you take out nothing. It did it, put on. Just a wait, long and short. You know what I mean? So, it's a thing where we definitely have to help each other to get to that place. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, and it's a blessing when you share. Because in the Bible talk about it. Some people don't believe in the Bible. Some people believe in some part of the Bible. But at the end of the day, you know, the Bible don't assure the way and make you know, say, boy, give and it will come back to you. You know what I mean? No matter what the case may be. So yeah, bless upon yourselves. I check off. Check off. I check off. No. You know what I mean? Bless upon yourself. Stay safe. Have a wonderful week. Love you. You know what I mean? Yeah.